Thank you. Welcome back to Blockbusters, where we're just about to plunge into another exciting gold run. Just to remind you of what's been happening, John, our champion, is roaring along. He's got £145 to his credit at the moment. He's already played one gold run. It bought him a portable vertical disc player. This next gold run he's about to go into could bring him something much bigger. We shall see. We'll be introducing you to new contestants in a moment, but first of all, let's take a quick look at the gold run board, just to remind everybody how it works. John has to make that connection, goal to goal, left to right, across the board. He can do it simply like that, or he can do it in the more complicated way, as we always show you, you know, that way. But the point is, he has to make that connection in 60 seconds or less. So let's go back to John to say how he's feeling. Yes, well?
Not so bad, not so bad.
Quite confident? You were very fast the first time through, weren't you?
Reasonably fast,
yeah. Well, we thought very fast. Anyway, let's see how much speed you can work up in this one, John, as we invite you once again to put yourself on the hot spot. 60 seconds or less, John, to make that gold connection, left to right. You get £10 if you don't make the connection for every correct answer. And the timing, of course, 60 seconds. Goes from the moment you tell me which of the letters on the left-hand column you want to start with. It's all yours.
P.R.
Known as the first gentleman of Europe, he succeeded George III.
Prince Regent.
Correct.
P.O.F.
Antonio might have had to provide if it hadn't been for Portia.
Pound of flesh.
Correct.
M.J.
Army officers in power in Latin or Spanish-speaking countries.
Military junta. B.M.
Right. A double saucepan like a glue pot.
Past D.S.S.
Hebrew and Aramaic manuscripts stored in caves near Qumran.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
Correct.
E.L.
An isolated warning system 13 miles from Plymouth.
Eddystone Lighthouse.
Correct, that's the connection. Once again, John, a very fast game. Well done, you won a portable vertical disc player the first time round. Let's see what this prize is for you.
In this age of high technology, no student should be without a computer. And John of Belmont Academy should find many uses for this personal desk model.
Fantastic. It's a computer. Now, he may be a person who hates computers like poison. What about that? Computer, does it interest you?
Very interesting. I've been looking for one for months.
Have you?
Yes.
And you would know by the shot you saw of that one that it's a good one, yes?
Excellent.
Fine. John, congratulations. You were just as fast the second time around. It looks as though you might go to the 5, and if he does go to the 5, of course, you know what that means. It could be one of the big prizes that we award here on Blockbusters. Well, let's meet the next two contestants. Maybe they'll change his mind. Maybe they'll take over. Let's see who they are, the next contestants in Blockbusters. And we meet Andrew and Sean. Welcome to the program. You know what it's all about, obviously. I must ask you where you come from.
From Peel College in Bury near Manchester.
Oh, Peel College. Another ancient establishment like Dulwich College?
No, hardly. It's renovated secondary modern school.
Renovated secondary modern school, I see. Well, nevertheless, I mean, no doubt you are up to your neck in studies at the moment. Yeah. What are you interested in, Andrew, first of all?
I like diving and skiing, travel.
And academically, what do you go for?
Well, the science side, really. Biology, physics, and chemistry at A-level.
We've got a lot in our prizes to interest you. Wait and see. Okay, Sean, what about you?
My interests, well, I like astronomy. I also like electronics. Like Andrew, I like the sciences. I also like reading. Mostly science fiction and a bit of cycling as well. Good heavens, how do you find time for the normal things in life? Well, here we are. Thank you very much, Andrew and Sean, who just joined us. We know how the game goes, don't we? Well, perhaps we don't. Let's just recheck on that particular game. They are blue. They will be going across the board, left to right, to make a connection like this. And up and down, of course, it'll be John, who's white. He'll be making the easy connection rather like that. Anyhow they do it. It's up to the team who do it first to go into the gold run, and we have to see who that is with the best of 3 games coming up now. So we take the first game, and we play Blockbusters. And the vital letter B is blinking. This is the question that goes with it. Who knows the answer? What B is a sort of tree, a thing you pack shoes in, or a... Yes, John?
Box.
Box is right. It's a good start. And the next one, please.
Could have an I, please, Bob?
You can have an I, yes, why not? What I was the first name of the great Jesuit Loyola? Yes, John?
Ishmael.
Not Ishmael. There's no harm in guessing. Let's give the whole question again to Andrew and Sean. What I was the first name of the great Jesuit, Loyola? Yes?
Isaac.
No, it was Ignatius, wouldn't you know? Ignatius, we have another I. Perhaps it's shorter. What I was a mutiny in 1857? Yes, John?
Indian Mutiny?
It was the Indian Mutiny, that's two. And where's the next one?
I think I'll go for the D, Bob.
We'll go for the D. No fancy work here, straight to work. Here we go. What D is a city in France famous for mustard? Yes, Andrew?
Dijon.
Correct. Dijon, yes, good one. Well blocked, and it's your turn.
P, please.
We'll go for P. A democratic partnership, this, right? What P lived with her grumpy aunt in America and was always... Yes, John?
Pollyanna.
Pollyanna is correct, yes. Your choice.
I'd go for the N here, please.
We'll go for the N, right? And it's this one. What N created Lolita? John?
No idea, sorry.
Well, you never know. You might have had. It's up to the boys. Now, Andrew and Sean, what N created Lolita? Nabokov. Nabokov, if you like. It's up to you, really. We go for another N. What N won an Oscar for Faye Dunaway in 1976? One of my favourite films, superb. Network was the answer to that one. Another N. We'll get through all the N's at this rate. What N is Africa's most populous nation? You must know. And it's Andrew.
Nigeria.
Is correct. Nigeria, yes. Where now, Andrew?
T, please.
You want T? Okay, fine. Here we go. What T precedes Cotta and Firma? Yes, John?
The.
No, not the. What T, Andrew and Sean, precedes Cotta and Firma? They both know.
Terra. Terra.
Terra, it says Sean. He's right. Terra firma, terracotta. And Sean, it's your guess. Which one?
J, please.
J? Right, that makes the connection on the right-hand side. What J was a Muslim lawyer called Muhammad Ali who became the first Governor-General of Pakistan? No? You haven't seen the film, have you? Jinnah is the answer. J-I-N-N-A-H. Another J, then. What J is a drug addict? Yes, John?
Junkie.
Is correct. Junkie, yes, that's on the right-hand side. Yours?
I'll go for the O, please.
The O, right down at the bottom there. Here it is. What O is what you pour on troubled waters? John, they all went for the button John.
Oil.
You got oil, yes, in time. The button was pressed accidentally at the other end, but you got your oil in time. It puts you up on the board and gives you a round of applause and another choice.
I'll go this time for M, please.
M, right in the middle. Okay. What M is a JP? Yes, John?
Magistrate?
Magistrate is right, correct. And the flashing light means, of course, that you've got 1 unit to go to make that connection. Now, do you want to take that one, or maybe blocked, of course, by the boys?
I think I'll have to go for the E, Bob.
You'll go for the E, right. You don't have to, you know. What E is conventionally the type of tinned milk that is Yes, John?
Evaporated.
Evaporated milk, right. Well, there we are, the first game in the set of 3, the first game in the set of 3, which means, of course, as I always say at this stage, that the opposing team, in this case Andrew and Sean, have got to get the next game to stay in the running. Vitally imperative that they actually get that connection of blue from left to right on the board, but we're not going to see them do it today, because that's almost the end of the show. So with John as the reigning champion with £180, and Andrew and Sean having got £15 each between them, it's time for us to leave you in suspense, as we so often do, and say we hope you'll join us again tomorrow. So from all of us here in the Blockbusters studio, goodbye, hope to see you soon.